Welcome to History with Herodotus, where we delve into the most fascinating stories of the past. I'm your host, Herodotus, and I'm thrilled to continue our series, The Lincoln-Douglas Debates. Today's episode, Episode 2, The Senate Race Begins, transports you to the summer of 1858, a time when the issue of slavery was reaching a boiling point in America. As we rejoin the story, Abraham Lincoln has just delivered his iconic House Divided speech on June 16, 1858, accepting the Republican nomination for the U.S. Senate. In this powerful address, Lincoln argued that the United States could not continue to exist as a divided nation, with slavery permitted in some states and prohibited in others. He famously declared, "A house divided against itself cannot stand," setting the tone for his campaign against Stephen Douglas. Meanwhile, Senator Douglas was facing challenges of his own. His popular sovereignty doctrine, which allowed new states to decide for themselves whether to permit slavery, had sparked intense controversy. Many saw it as a thinly veiled attempt to expand slavery into new territories, while others viewed it as a necessary compromise to preserve the Union. As Douglas embarked on his re-election campaign, he found himself under fire from both pro-slavery and anti-slavery factions. On July 9, 1858, Lincoln challenged Douglas to a series of debates, which would become one of the most famous exchanges in American political history. The two men agreed to meet in 7 different locations across Illinois, with each debate focusing on the critical issues of slavery, states' rights, and the future of the Union. As the campaign season heated up, both Lincoln and Douglas crisscrossed the state, delivering speeches and rallying their supporters. One notable example of the fervor surrounding the election was the enormous crowd that gathered in Springfield on August 21, 1858, to hear Lincoln speak. The event drew thousands of people from across the region, all eager to catch a glimpse of the charismatic candidate. As Lincoln took the stage, he delivered a scathing critique of Douglas's popular sovereignty doctrine, arguing that it was morally reprehensible and would ultimately lead to the expansion of slavery. As the Senate race gained momentum, both candidates engaged in a war of words, with each trying to outmaneuver the other on the critical issue of slavery. Douglas, seeking to appeal to moderate voters, attempted to portray himself as a champion of compromise and stability. Lincoln, on the other hand, positioned himself as a principled leader who would not shy away from confronting the moral evil of slavery. The stage was now set for a clash of ideologies that would captivate the nation. As we explore this pivotal moment in American history, we find ourselves at the threshold of a great transformation. The Lincoln-Douglas debates would become a defining moment in the struggle over slavery and states' rights, setting the stage for the tumultuous years to come. That's all for today. Join us next time on History with Herodotus as we continue our series on the Lincoln-Douglas debates with Episode 3, Ottawa Debate.